Baseball's gay as fuck now.
Yeah.
So
everything's gay as fuck now. Everything.
I mean, well, it's also June, so it was going to happen, wasn't it? Like,
yeah, but can you tell the difference between June, July, August, May?
I'll tell you, this year I have not been able to tell the difference.
Right? It seems like every year that goes by, they're like, it's Gay Pride Month. I'm like, it's Gay Pride Century.
Yeah.
Like Gay Pride Decade.
Yeah, it's happened so many times now
Yeah.
that I say so many times. It's not so many times. It's
right.
It's perpetually gotten. Now it's July or it's January to fucking December, and if you don't, you're a bigot,
right?
And personally, like I'm tired of it. I'm incredibly tired of it. I don't think it needs to be pushed in everybody's face.
That's not organic. Hello,
Gus.
That's the thing.
We didn't care before.
If it was organic, we would all know. We would all feel it. Sure. We would all see it. Like, sure. I think that's what it felt like more so in the 90s, even though, this is probably sticky area I'm getting into. But whenever I was growing up, we were growing up around the same same era, our generation. And it was like, gay people just want to get married. And we were like,
okay.
Doesn't bother me one bit.
Whatever you want to do.
And I think people are more inclined to agree with it because it feels organic. It feels like, yeah, why not? Right. Mm-hmm. And it's just, it should be that way. It doesn't bother me any.
But there's also been discussion of when we allow that, it's not a rabbit hole. It's a slippery slope, right?
Yeah.
So
it's the bump stock ban. It's same thing.
Sure.
It's same thing. Slippery slope to the next thing.
Yeah.
To the next thing.
Yeah, of course.
That's what it always is.
I think
we didn't see it at the time. I did.
Well, nobody did.
Yeah.
Nobody saw it at the time. They were like, okay, fine. You guys can get married. Yeah. Maybe then you'll shut the fuck up for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's the problem with these. How do you put it? What are they? Social justice warriors or whatever. It's never over. You get one. You get 1 inch.
Yeah.
And then they got to go. Okay. Well, what's our next inch?
Yeah, exactly.
What's next after that? So
perpetual victims.
Speaking of perpetual, Dodger Stadium got blocked off this morning.
Yeah,
which is a pretty fucking epic when you think about it, because so they're apparently honoring at Dodger Stadium for Pride Month. Super awesome. The Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence.
Yeah,
mind you, these are incredibly vulgar people.
Yeah.
Cool, dude. You're not religious. Awesome. Or maybe you're anti-religious. That's fine. I don't think there's a necessity to mock other people's religions.
Well, I was going to say, to preface this,
that's not the freedom of religion.
When you asked me about the Dodger Stadium thing, and I'm like, nah, I ain't heard about it. Right. And you showed me the video Jack Posobiec posted, and you said Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. And I'm like, I've heard of that. How have I heard of that? Who is that? And you showed me, and just so people know what you're talking about when you say mocking religion and
pop
shit.
A picture up on the screen.
Yeah, I'll pop a pic. I'll do that. And
I'll do that.
Yeah, they're basically like non-religious gay clown nuns dressed up mocking Catholics, and it's just the weirdest fucking thing ever with the weirdest name, like Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Really?
Well, I mean, that kind of speaks to what they're doing, right?
Exactly. Yes.
It's perpetual indulgence.
For sure.
It's for religious people, it is sinful for what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if you to indulge on something is, if I remember correctly, growing up Catholic, is sinful. Like to indulge. It's sinful from my understanding.
It's gluttonous and yeah.
So with that being said, yeah, I mean, the name kind of fits, doesn't it?
It does.
I mean, they're fucking
for them. I mean, just fucking weird though. Like, that's the thing, man. That's why I said it's not only does the whole entire movement that just sprung up out of nowhere, they were like, hey, 1 in a million people are transgender. And now they're like, every third person you know is transgender. And
exactly.
It's like, wait, I don't know. And then they started all this, they have these nonprofits and activists and social justice warriors. And now they've pushed it to the point of like mockery like that.
Oh yeah. It's extreme.
I mean, what are they hoping to achieve? Like, what is the end goal with all of this? But you know what?
Well, I mean, I think you know what the end goal is, right? Don't you? Like, it's the continual breakdown of society.
Well, this is what I was gonna say too. When we had discussed a little bit, we kind of veered off topic, but the whole ESGC, DEI, that it's basically the big gay push, right? What is the fucking end game here? Like, why? Who and why? Why would a group or, a giant conglomerate or human rights, like, what is the point of the big push? Because I think about this, right? I'm just driving home from work, watching somebody's fucking video or whatever. And like, I get it. I look at CEI. They're like, oh, basically the ESG score. There's billions in funds that they put together and they will invest in your company based on your ESG. But why though? Like, why? Who and why? So then I start to think like, okay, I follow a doctor on Twitter and she's super fucking awesome, based as hell. Thank you. And she's always posting, because she's a doctor, she's always posting these trans, what's that shit called? Care.
Transitions? Oh.
Yes, gender affirming care.
Gender affirming care.
Okay, so she's posting all this stuff, like graphic shit,
like
bro.
she's supportive of it.
No, she's super against this.
She's not based. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, no, she's wholly against this shit. She's posting these things and she's like, what is going on? And okay, and I see all these and I'm like, is it population control to a degree? I mean, you're gonna have. I mean,
if you want to walk down the conspiratorial path, like, sure.
But I mean, is it just a conspiratorial side effect in favor of the Bill Gates?
I don't even think it's conspiratorial after what Bill Gates said.
Right. That's what I mean.
You got a guy who literally on stage said, if we use vaccines and all these, he mentioned a whole bunch of different things, and he said, in 20, 30 years, I mean, he said, we can reduce the population by 10 to 12%.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like,
so
you said that shit out loud, dude.
Right.
Like, out fucking loud.
Increasingly these days, motherfuckers are saying the quiet part out loud. And that's what's kind of surprising to me. Is it used to be a little bit more like The Wizard of Oz, where the guy was behind the fucking...
Also, that's a good
now they're
podcast name.
What's that?
The Quiet Part Out Loud.
That is a good...
Man.
Damn, I got to patent that before.
We already said it. Like,
yeah.
Nah.
You said the quiet part out loud, damn it.
You did.
Jeez, man. You're supposed to tell me this shit off the microphone. So, but I think about that. I'm like, honestly, and that's the thing, right? Everything coming from people like us, it's all conspiracy theory until it's fucking true.
Well, how many of those have come true?
That's what I mean.
How many of the ones that everybody was like, that's a conspiracy theory. JFK, the grassy knoll. I mean, the FBI and the CIA all but fucking admitted that shit.
Dude.
And now you got Robert RFK Jr. on Rogan going, I got to be careful. Like, the CIA.
Right.
Like, he said it out loud and I was like, why is it normal now?
And all of a sudden,
why is it normal to say these things and there's no backlash?
I showed my wife. I'm I've got to send you this doctor's profile so you can follow her on Twitter. Because when you see, like, she'll post a lot of these graphic, like, penises being attached to girls and vaginas being turned in, or penises being turned into vaginas. And dude, it's monstrous. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's some Dr. Frankenstein craziness.
It
dude.
is.
It really is.
It is. And I've seen videos. It's
insanity.
Videos.
And everybody's on board with this. And I'm like, okay, you realize though, no, you can call me what you want, conspiracy, whatever. Mark my words, in 15 years, when these, 18-year-olds or whoever, 12, 13-year-olds, because that shit happens in some places.
Yeah.
Are committing suicide and also completely unable to reproduce because this shit is totally irreversible, right? Once you cut your dick off, that shit's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Forever.
No more reproduction for you, pal.
Yeah. So
still a dude, though.
How much, right? How much of the population is going to be either A, doing it and okay with it and still can't reproduce, B, doing it not okay with it and killing themselves because it's not a fucking... Like, it's a fact that there is a very high rate of suicide amongst these people.
Get it now.
See what I'm saying?
No.
Like,
do you remember when we talked about eunuchs?
Yeah.
What? Now I know why they said they were a marginalized group.
Why? I don't get it.
Because they're increasing by the thousands. The more of these people chop off their penises, guess what you are now?
Eunuch.
No. Hello. Fucking marginalized. Whatever. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one.
Have you had this before?
Never.
Me neither. So.
Oh,
cheers.
Cheers.
There has to be an end game, dude.
Oh my God.
That is super fucking good.
That is.
That's really good.
It's so smooth.
Yes. And I know that's like like whiskey snobs don't like that word. Smooth. That's not, but it really is.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't cringe when I like.
It's
let's be
really
honest.
like,
we drink bourbon, but it burns.
Yeah,
it burns. I'm
sure.
I'm not a pussy, but goddamn, it burns.
To it.
Yeah, you just get used to it.
Yeah.
Like
now, that shit's real, like balanced and rounded.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's
Hell
delicious.
yeah! Always heard good things about Eagle Rare, man.
Yeah.
Especially like store picks and stuff like that. People really enjoy Eagle Rare.
It's not a common bottle to find, though.
Yeah, it's not. Which is odd. It's not a super expensive one either, right?
I think it was about $80.
Well, fuck my life. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I take that back because that's fucking expensive.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. Oh, big boy.
The dog.
So.
That's some weird. Making some weird noises. So come on.
But yeah,
dude, what's the end game? What's the end game to the whole deal, though? Like, I
don't think there is one.
I understand that the people are the useful idiots, and I don't care what their end game is.
I see what you're saying. What's the end game for the guys up top?
Yeah, who are investing billions and pushing like, and I don't mean the end game for like Ford, who wants the money. So they
make a rainbow truck.
Yes.
Yeah, that was way
like I get their end game is marketing,
pocket,
right?
Dude.
It's marketing.
Yeah.
It's the ESG is basically saying do this or don't get the funds.
But I mean, honestly, think about this, dude. Gays don't buy Ford Raptors.
I know that.
So rainbowing up a Ford Raptor, like you should have done a Ford Fiesta.
There was a few products.
You rainbow up a Ford Fiesta, and I guarantee they fly off the fucking shelf, dude. The gays are buying them.
There was a few products that came out this year that were highly questionable to where they were marketing these things, and I was like,
why are you doing that?
Like, the wrong one. The wrong one.
It was all of it. Target and fucking all of it.
Yeah. But I get I see why they do it.
Yeah.
Why is it what's the end game for the Soros or the World Economic Forum? Like these people who have everything.
It's a class. It's a class-based system at that point, isn't it? You have your rulers and your serfs. And that's all it's ever, that's what they want it to be.
Yeah, but this is kind of, I mean, I feel like I'm already a fucking serf. What's the fucking point of the, you know what I mean? I'm already at the low end of the fucking totem pole. What's the point of trying to get me to, like, convincing
what
me,
you're saying,
convincing me to chop my dick off? That's fucking far.
For all intents and purpose, we're middle class.
Yeah.
We're middle class.
We are. I say poor, but you know.
No. So now I want to explain something. So
like
here's
poor people in middle class, right? Are like really tightly in the same.
Let me dial this back for you. It's something me and my wife have always said. We're not poor.
We're broke.
The bills are paid. Yeah,
right.
Bills are paid. Food's in the kitchen.
For sure.
We're broke.
Yeah.
Being poor, bills ain't paid. Food ain't in the pantry.
I know. For sure.
We're broke.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be broke. Motherfucker, my bills is paid.
I'm broke. I just smoked 2 racks of baby back ribs on my new smoker.
Nice. See, you got to do St. Louis, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Baby backs are okay. I think they're overpriced for what they are. Right? St. Louis.
It was quick, and I'm going to get into finding the right slabs cut, stuff like that. I want to do some beef ribs too, man.
If you do
like spare ribs.
Here's the fun part. If you get spare ribs, I'm pretty sure somebody will fucking correct me on it. I'm pretty sure you can cut baby backs and St. Louis out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's all it is. It's just the uncut rib.
Right.
The spare rib is just the uncut rib.
But for that, I'm talking beef.
Oh, you want to do beef ribs?
Yeah.
Oh, homie. That's a whole different world.
Like pork ribs, but I want to try doing beef ribs. You know what I mean?
Beef ribs. That is a fucking art.
Thing. Yeah.
That's why I want to do it. Smoking beef ribs is a fucking art, my guy.
Yeah. I'm an artist. This is where I thrive, man.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I see the challenge and I'm like, okay,
I can do this.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
It
was like me. I had an old barrel smoker.
Nice.
I did beef ribs. I did pork ribs. I did pork butt. If it was meat, I smoked it. Right. Then I was like, I'm a big boy. I could do a brisket.
Oh yeah.
I want you to understand that. No, I can't.
Dude, listen.
Not without electricity.
The very first day, like
not without electricity. I like my auger fed fucking smoker now.
Oh yeah.
Like
hell yeah.
That opens me up to drink more.
Well look.
Well, I drink less because I'm not sitting right next to that motherfucker drinking
a stick burner. So that's
beer
that's
after
what
beer.
I took my wife. We were talking about getting a smoker, and she wants Pit Boss, Traeger, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what you see. It's what you hear. It's common. You can get,
and they're the higher end.
Yeah, you can get the results with
little effort.
Yeah, little effort. There you go. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, but my whole thing was first, I want something that's not going to take electricity for hurricanes, stuff like this, right?
And that's I think that's where every person who goes on the adventure of learning how to smoke meat should start. You start with, and you don't even have to get. You don't even have to get a lay down like barrel smoker.
Right.
Go get you a fucking trash can smoker.
Oh yeah, like a vertical. Yeah.
Get you a vertical smoker. Get you a box.
Well, the reason I didn't go that route was because, excuse me, she'll jump up one day and be like, oh yeah, by the way, we're doing this 4th of July thing and everybody's going to come. So now you got to cook for everybody. And I'm like, on what? So I kind of planned this whole thing out to be able to work in a few different arenas. Right. And I'm like, man, I could smoke some ribs, but I could also grill hamburgers, hot dogs, throw some steaks on there, whatever it is. But after I buy this thing, right, offset smoker, she was like, I really want like a Traeger or something like that. And I'm like, I mean,
because she wants to do it,
but because like we can still get one though. And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, just because we have that doesn't mean
we can't get a.
Why not? Because I don't want to do a brisket on this, but I want to do a brisket. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh no. Listen, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Catch-22.
I tried to brisket on that barrel smoker, dude.
It could be done. It's just gonna whoop your ass
it whooped my ass.
Yeah.
So you were talking about how you were smoking ribs and it was raining.
Oh yeah.
And all that. That's what it did when I smoked a fucking brisket. And I want you to know that it never cooked properly.
Oh.
I ruined an entire brisket.
Mm.
And I could never get it back.
It's a really expensive cut of beef.
It really is. You know, and here's the best part. For everybody who doesn't know, brisket is the shittiest cut of meat off of a cow.
Really?
It is. It's the most expensive at the store.
Right.
Motherfucker, it's the shittiest cut of beef.
Right.
Because all the hard fat and stuff like that you got to remove from it.
It's like in the chest area, right? Like belly-ish, like
it's
somewhere bread basket.
It's the ass end of the rib.
Okay.
Like it's in that area there, I think.
Gotcha.
I don't fucking know cow anatomy.
And I
I don't know human anatomy.
Yeah, but I know dudes have penises.
And girls have vaginas. Kindergarten cop, my guy. Dude, come on.
If you don't know Kindergarten Cop, you're not old enough to be watching us right now.
Seriously.
I had to look hard for that meme, actually. That's how you know the people making memes are really young.
Yeah. For real.
I was like, dude, that has to be a meme somewhere.
It is a meme.
It is.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, like we went back to going back to smoking meat. We were I ruined that piece. And from that day on, I was like, I'll never do brisket ever again. What? It's just it's too time consuming for a smoker like that.
Right. Now, I was going to say you cooked one in your vertical because I ate it.
Oh, you better believe I cooked one in my vertical. You know what I didn't have to do?
Babysit it.
Fucking babysit that bitch. Fuck
Right.
that shit.
How long did that take?
Oddly enough, everybody's like, 15 to 16 hours. I had that bitch done in 12 and it was perfect.
Yeah, I think
it was perfect.
If you keep a good regulated temperature, 12 to 14. It just depends.
And it was beautiful.
Right.
I've cooked 3. I've cooked 2, 3 of them now like that.
Right.
And they always come out fucking gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, nope. We're doing pork butt for the daughter's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, doing a big old
doing
fucking
it on
pork
the
butt.
pit boss?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Of course. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna go out and buy another. That's the only smoker I've got right now.
Hell yeah.
I do have to go buy a grill, and I showed you the one that I want. I'm gonna fucking buy that.
Yeah,
like,
that's dope.
One, it's like nostalgic childhood shit.
It is.
Like going to the beach and like you're at the park at the beach and like guess what you're using?
Well, what he's talking about is a park grill, like one of the ones that mounts to the ground, stands up, and it's flat, and it's got the grate.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour a whole concrete slab just for it.
Yeah. Like they do at the park.
Yes.
It's a little square.
Yep, little square, but I'm gonna pour it much larger.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put a roof over it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Fuck that shit.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be the centerpiece.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be my hot dog hamburger grill.
That's what I gotta do. This fucking bullshit, dude. I got rained on 3 times smoking ribs. That shit was horrid, man.
Listen,
it's hard enough maintaining the temperature in a fucking stick burner to begin with.
4x4s and some metal sheeting.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep. I know. I got to go to Home Depot, make a trip.
Why would you shop at Home Depot?
Because I fucking like Home Depot. I know you're a Lowe's guy.
The people that work there are retarded.
No, they're not.
They are.
I don't even need their help.
Now I'm going to tell this story.
I'm a grown man.
You ready for this story? I'm going to tell you this story.
I've heard this story.
You're
telling the story so everyone else can hear this story.
I went to my local Home Depot. I was with my buddy Greg. Shout out Greg. And we went. Greg comes up with the oddest fucking like things to do in an immediate moment, right? Never planned out. He's just like, man, wonder where I can get 1-inch ball bearings.
Yeah.
And I was like, for fucking what? He goes, make a monkey's fist. Then I had to Google that because I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? So I Googled that and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. So it's a weapon, right? And I get it. All right, fine.
No, it's a keychain.
It's a keychain. It's a keychain that's 2.5 foot long and has a 1-inch ball bearing at the end of it. Sure, it's a keychain.
Yeah.
I made one. But I was like, oh, fuck, dude. All right. We were at our ABC liquor store, right? And this is when he said it. And I was like, I guess we're drinking and fucking buying 1-inch ball bearings, bro. I was like, Home Depot's got to have them, right? So and this is before I hated Home Depot.
Yeah.
So we popped into Home Depot. Now, mind you, years ago, I worked for Lowe's for 2 years.
Yeah.
I generally just shop at Lowe's because I work there. You know, it's kind of loyal to them. I love the company.
For sure.
So I was like, we're right here. Home Depot's right in ABC Home Depot in the same parking lot. You know?
Yeah.
We're like, we'll just pop in and see what they got.
Yeah.
So we go in, make our way to the hardware section. I was like, it's got to be in here. If they've got them, it's got to be in like the hardware where you're going to find the nuts and bolts and the screws and it's got to be in there. So I walk up and he had to have been 18 at best. 18-year-old kid.
That's why.
No. Hold on. He's standing next to an older female, right?
Okay.
And he's like, hey, can I help you with anything? I was like, yeah. You might not have it, probably not. I was like, I'm looking for 1-inch steel ball bearings.
Yeah.
Here comes the fun part. This kid blank stared into the goddamn nethers and was like,
what is that?
We got trailer hitches. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, we got trailer hitches. I was like, nah, I don't think you're understanding me. I said, I need a 1-inch solid steel ball. Mm-hmm. Just the ball.
Right. Not a 4-inch trailer hitch.
This motherfucker repeated himself. We got trailer hitches. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna go over to Lowe's because fucking you're an idiot.
Did you get it at Lowe's?
Here's the best part. I go to Lowe's, walk into the same damn department in Lowe's, and find a young kid and an older gentleman.
Oh.
And they're both standing next to each other. I said, look, I'm already having a bad moment. A little miffed at what Home Depot had to do. I was like, I just want to know if you guys carry 1-inch ball bearings. Yeah. And the dude looks at me dead in the face and goes, nah, you're probably going to have to go to Triangle Hardware for that, which is a local hardware store.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know Triangle.
So you're going to have to go there, or you're going to have to find like an Ace or something like that. Maybe you'll find them there. I didn't get the trailer hitch. He didn't say we have trailer hitches. He said, no, we don't carry this product.
Right.
You're going to have to go elsewhere.
Right. Which is
the stupid idiot at fucking Home Depot said, we got trailer hitches.
Hey, I got a Home Depot story for you.
Tell me. It better be good.
So I'm looking at this smoker, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to get
from Home Depot.
It only took 2 different people to figure out the situation. So I go into Home Depot because I was looking them up online and I'm like, I want something big enough and I want to try to get a smoker, but something also that I can maybe grill on if my wife wants me to grill. Mm-hmm. So anyways, I go in there and I'm looking. Soon as you walk in, the fucking one I want's on display. They have all these grills lined up. They got Pit Bosses and Traegers and Webers and Char Grillers and all this shit, right?
Got your green egg.
Yes. So it's there and I'm like, okay, that's what I want. I got the Home Depot app. I pulled it up, 8 in stock. I'm like, all right, cool. So this guy walks by me. I'm like, hey, I want to get this smoker, but I'm looking for it boxed up. Like, I don't have a way to transport it home fully assembled.
Jimmy doesn't drive a pickup truck. He has a Mercedes.
Yet.
In
about $7,000.
Okay, I got you. I'm going to buy a pickup truck.
I'll be looking for a pickup truck.
I got you.
Yeah.
No, that's something I need to do too.
Yeah. I just got to pay off my other car first.
The
Mercedes is
I sold my pickup truck a long time ago in a dumb decision.
Dude, I bought a fucking Mercedes. You want to talk about dumb decisions? Yeah. Okay. So I'm like, I can't fit this thing and I had the Sportage at the time. It's still not going to fucking fit. It's a giant offset smoker. I mean, it's got a fucking smokestack and shit. I'm like,
it's not going to fit in there.
I need it in a box. Fit. Yeah, I need it in a box. It says you have 8 of them. And the guy looks and he's like, yeah. He looks around and he's like, no, I guess, no, they probably only come fully assembled like this. But we have this one in a box and you could do XYZ. And I'm like, yeah, that's a gas grill. Like what I'm looking for is something totally different. He's like, yeah, but this one, it's a double charcoal and propane. And I'm like, dude, I'm looking for a fucking smoker, right? And on this, it was a char griller. Dude's like,
you can add the smoke.
You can add, yeah. He's like, you can add it. And I'm like,
oh, I thought that was the greatest thing in the world.
So you're telling me though that, all right, it is cool as shit.
Yeah, sure.
The one that they have, right?
Sure.
Where it's double lids.
I thought about buying it.
Yeah. I mean, I had to think about it too, but I wanted a very large single surface.
Sure.
You know, mainly for smoking.
I can cook a whole ass hog in my smoker.
Right.
I can grill in my smoker.
Yeah.
Now I'm not grilling per se, like over open flame, fucking flipping burgers,
right?
Sweating
but you can
and
go
drinking Busch Light.
You can go hot and fast on it.
I go up to 400 degrees and yeah.
No, you're gravy. But the dude's like, yeah, I don't think we got them. Says we have 8, but I don't think we got them.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna look around for a little bit. He leaves. I see another dude, and I'm like, hey, come here. Do you have these in a box? And he was looking around, and he was like, well, it says they're. No, matter of fact, boom, he brings it up, and he's like, they must be outside. I bet. Okay, I think I know where they're at. So he goes over to the garden department. He's like, yeah, I found them. We have 8 of them. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, the only thing is, he's like, the only thing is I'm going to have to get the forklift and go out there because they're all the way up at the top. They're boxed up,
that's
wrapped,
your job. Figure
whatever.
it the fuck out. No, get me the box.
Well, that's my point is that dude was like, just give me a minute. It's going to take a minute, but I'll bring it down if you want to get your car and bring it around.
Yeah, but I don't need an Ron fucking explanation on it.
Well, he was just fucking telling me.
You get what I'm saying?
My point, though, is the other cat probably knew the same fucking thing, and he was like,
I don't want to do that.
I ain't fucking doing that shit. I know where the bitches are right out there.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I'm not pulling. It was a bitch, dude. It was a bitch. I gave him a hand. It was a heavy fucking thing. It's 2 boxes. The fucking offset smoker comes in a whole different. The fucking thing by itself is like 60 pounds. Just the fucking little.
Yep.
The whole thing together, 250 pounds. I'm like, ouch. That's why this motherfucker was like, nah, we have that one, and I can get somebody to help you with it. So
you can buy this one.
I get what you're saying, dude. I do, but that's service in general. Like fucking ass Walmart, right? Like some things I just have to get at Walmart. I hate that fucking place.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I hate it too.
Fucking hate it. But I guarantee every motherfucking time you go into goddamn Walmart and you're on the fucking soap aisle and the motherfucker who goddamn is walking through there and you go, hey, excuse me. And the first fucking thing they do is go, this ain't my department.
Not my department.
And they fucking walk away. And I'm like, well, then why the fuck are you here? Can you help me? They're
just wandering the fuck around?
Yep.
Why are you not in your department?
Why do you have soap in your hand if this isn't your, I'm just
putting away returns.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Dude, it happens every fucking time. I'll be like, hey, do you know where I could find the whatever the fuck? And they're like, oh, this ain't my department. And they walk away. I'm like, what the fuck? I think it's the ice cream machine is broken thing at McDonald's. It's the same fucking thing. You just don't want to do.
It's not my job.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They're like, man, listen, I get paid to put shit on the shelves, not talk to you assholes. So this is not my department, even though I have a cart full of fucking rice. I don't know where the beans are. I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
That shit pisses me off.
I mean, you could yell at them. Like,
ain't gonna do nothing.
You'd be like, look, motherfucker, I pay half your salary.
Exactly. I shop here.
No, not even that. Taxes.
Yeah. Damn.
Your taxes pay for their welfare.
Right. I was like,
that Walmart helps them get on.
That was fucking cold.
I'm sorry.
No, true story, dude.
No, wait, I'm not sorry. I don't give a fuck. Walmart actively fucking helps their part-time employees gain welfare.
Yep. See, that's what I was talking about. The whole corporate, like, fucking where we are in the world right now. Well, not in the world, but in the country, as far as corporate crony corporatism or capitalism. Crony capitalism. Can't stand that fucking shit.
And I get that.
You know?
I understand your pain.
Like I like capitalism, but it ain't fucking what's going on right now.
No, that's that.
It's like a mix of some weird corporate interests by
no,
funding.
it's fascism.
Yeah,
it's fascism. It's the merging of state and corporation. That's fascism,
and
that's the actual fucking definition.
Not only just state, but like.
I love it when motherfuckers are like, you see these videos and they're just screaming at these Trump supporters. You're a fucking fascist. Mm-hmm. Do you know what you're saying?
And I think,
do you fucking know what you're saying?
To be fair, fascism also incorporates other things.
Look up the definition, sir.
I know
it doesn't incorporate other things.
It does.
People have made it.
It's the merger of corporate and state, but usually has something to do with like hierarchies, right? So like the people who
like oligarchs and shit like that.
No, like fucking Hitler was a fascist with like.
Yeah, because he believed in the state and the corporate working together.
Yeah, but he also believed that like this certain race of people are better than other.
No, dude, that's just hatred.
I'm telling you,
that's not fascism.
It is.
That's just genocidal fucking hatred.
No, but dude, look, it involves. Let's see. Authoritarian.
Here we fucking go.
Political ideology. Hey man, shut the hell up. Let me read from Wikipedia, okay? The most legit news source in encyclopedia.
You can trust everything that Wikipedia says.
Right?
Yep.
Centralized autocracy, militarism, forcible suppression of opposition, that type of shit. Like, what you said is 100% true. I've said it before. That's what it's legit. That is like the core to me. But then there's other like social belief in a natural social hierarchy, right? That part. Like it's kind of like there's a social class of people that will always and forever be better than the rest of us fucking plebes down here. And that's why they have to do this whole merger of like, we know what
I just
is
find
best
it,
for you.
I find it a little pot and kettle when Antifa runs around calling Trump supporters fascists.
Yeah, they should literally be called pho. Drop the ante and just called pho.
Just call them fascists.
Yeah,
they're the actual fascists.
I know. Isn't that so ironic? That's like
it's kind of what I was pointing out.
Yeah, it's kind of like Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter took a bunch of fucking money from black and white people, bought houses, and said, "Fuck y'all, I'm out."
Yep. And then filed for bankruptcy.
Nothing to do. Like I would imagine. I'm going to say as a poor person, even though we, established that.
Broke, not poor.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I were to start a nonprofit in the name of justice for whatever the fucking cause was, and I was going to take, I don't know, $100 million from people that I would like to believe in my heart that I would want to give back to the people that I started this thing to fundraise for and that I believed in. Not once have I ever seen an organization like, let's say, Black Lives Matter, take $100 million from the general public on someone's death and then show up in Chicago and go, you know what? We're going to do XYZ. We're going to build a park. We're going to do this. We're going to collaborate with the government in the state and we're going to section off an area. We're going to build whatever the fuck, right? Art studios to keep kids off the streets. We're going to do, there's so many different things you could do. These motherfuckers bought homes and then they go to Warner Brothers. It was Warner Brothers. And they're like, oh yeah, we're going to give you $100 million deal or whatever it was to produce
content.
Yeah, produce content in the form of movies, sitcoms, black owned and operated. and then all of a sudden, behind closed doors, unannounced, they're like, yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and close this deal because you haven't produced anything and it's been a year and a half. They were even questioned about the house. You remember the beginning when it first came out? They were like, what's her name? Charisse Collars or whatever. She buys like a fucking.
I don't fucking care about her name. She's a shyster.
She buys like a $20 or $30 million fucking mansion.
Yeah, she scammed all of these people.
So in the very beginning, she said that this house was bought to produce content, right? And that's what kind of
this coming from actively, like openly, like they said they were Marxists.
It was on the Black Lives
She knew
Matter
exactly
website
what she was doing
up until they took it off. It was there.
She was taking from the poor.
Fuck yeah.
Just like a Marxist would. Taking from the poor, enriching herself. And now she's in charge.
There were somebody.
She doesn't have to answer to you, you fucking servant, you fucking serf.
Yep.
No,
somebody
never going to
happen. Somebody said something that sticks with me because it was fucking genius. And it was like, I'm probably going to butcher it, but it basically was like socialists and Marxists do very well under capitalism.
Oh, they absolutely do.
But capitalists get executed under Marxism. You know what I mean? The way they phrased it, I was like, yo, that's legit, dude. You got somebody like AOC who's like socialism, Marxism, all this other bullshit. And here she is.
Because she's enriching herself.
Yeah, in the next 10 years, on her $100,000 salary, she'll be worth $30 million. So God knows how that. Yeah, how the fuck that happens, right? Give me a little bit more there, bro. I'll fucking come on, man.
There you go. Be a big boy.
That was like a quarter of a shot. I like to sip my whiskey, not shoot it. Gracias.
Cheers.
Salud.
That is a fucking fine bourbon.
Yeah, it is. That's fucking real nice.
Oh, man. So,
smoke meat, fuck Marxists.
Yeah.
Cultural Marxism is what we're experiencing now. That was another... Smoke meats and clap cheeks. And don't cut your... Speaking of... I was going to say don't cut your dick off. That's kind of... But anyway,
that goes without saying, doesn't it?
It should.
It should.
Did when I was growing up. I just saw a news story from Timcast. Girl is suing hospital because they removed her breasts whenever she was 13. She's claiming that since 11 years old, the internet basically convinced her that she was trans.
Yeah, you don't get to sue. You don't get to sue when you make decisions like that.
At 13,
you can sue your parents for being shitty fucking parents for that.
I would imagine
you have to get parental consent to do things like that at that age.
13, man.
Her parents are fucking shitty. So she should be taken away from her parents.
This is what I was going to say, going back to like, this is what I mean, dude. When I see a story like that, it's like 13-year-old girl, or I want to say she's older now, but what it was is, let's say 18-year-old girl, right? Yeah. I'll bring up the story in a minute. 18-year-old girl suing hospital because they removed her breasts at 13, claims she was basically like coerced by the internet into believing she was trans since 11 years old. And that's what makes me go, this is what I'm talking about. They're convincing the world. Like your school, the school, I watched Jordan Peterson legit talk about the psychiatrist, right? In states, there are laws like California. You have to, by law, affirm the care.
Oh yeah,
of
or they'll take
someone's
your kids
gender,
from you.
or they will. No, as a psychiatrist, they will take your license from you.
Oh,
so if you're a psychologist or whatever, right, and you have a 12-year-old girl come in and say, "I don't really feel like I'm a girl," if they don't affirm that, if they try to like, "No, you're a girl," you can be disbarred and have your license taken away. Jordan Peterson was talking about this on Rogan, and I'm like, that's what I'm saying. It's almost forceful. It's not organic. People are doing this. Then we have this girl who now is like, why do you think she's suing the hospital? Because they removed her breasts. Why?
Because she snapped out of her mental disorder.
Right. Because now
somewhere
she's
along
like,
the way,
I made a fucking mistake.
She was allowed to go into puberty without puberty blockers, and her mind, like the switch flipped in her mind, goes, oh shit, I am a girl.
I fucked up. And they
unfucking real that her parents were even
But like you said, in these states, there are states, dude, California for one of them.
They just passed that law.
Yeah. You don't affirm that daughter's care and they'll try to take your kid.
Not try, dude. They will.
Yeah.
They will take your kids from you. That's how that rolls in California.
Isn't there also like that cat who was on Timcast who said that, all right, he's in Texas and he said that his wife took his son to California and he's fighting to get him back. The thing is California won't do anything about it because
of their laws.
Their laws, yeah. They're basically like aiding and abetting this mother who took this child because of gender affirming care.
Which begs the question.
Insanity.
It's the same question that we've all heard on that podcast, where when does Texas send the Rangers
right
to California to pick up that child? And where that's how the Civil War starts.
Yep.
When one state goes into another state and says, you're violating our laws, and they're like, no, we're not. Fuck you.
Right.
Shots fired, my friend.
Yeah. I think it's gonna happen. Dude, there's no way it goes forward from here without it happening. Look at where we are right now. It's insanity.
There is zero possibility that one day everybody just wakes up and goes, man,
that was
we've
crazy.
been a whole ass bag of dicks the last couple of years, huh?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. No, fucking not gonna happen.
Yeah, the whole Joe Biden thing, we fucked that up, didn't we?
Yeah, man, my bad on that. We should have given Trump too. My bad, dude. Let's just can we just forget about all of this?
You're right.
Does that sound familiar? Because they asked that after COVID.
Yeah, I know.
Can we just forget about all that shit that we were saying while everything was going on? Like, you should be thrown in jail and you should have your kids taken away.
Yeah,
and you shouldn't be allowed to.
You should die.
You should die.
You
shouldn't be allowed to function in society because you won't go take whatever the fuck they're putting in that thing.
You shouldn't be able to go shopping for groceries. You shouldn't be able to get a heart
you're not
transplant.
allowed to do any of that.
Nothing.
That's
just
what they said.
Sit at home and fucking die.
When it all stopped, they were like, "Hey, can we just ignore that?"
Bad.
No, they didn't even say my bad.
No, true.
They were just like, let's forget about that.
It didn't happen that way.
Let's forget about that.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that no more. No, fuck you bitches.
Yeah.
Fuck you motherfuckers. Every single one of you.
You know.
From top to bottom. Arnold Schwarzenegger to fucking my neighbor 3 miles away from me. I don't care. I'm done. Fuck all of them.
Yep.
You don't get to talk shit like that.
No.
And then go, let's just forget about it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to forget about it. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember exactly what you did to all of us.
I said it to you a couple weeks ago. Same thing. We were having that discussion and I was like, dude, I remember these motherfuckers for 3 years wishing you would fucking die.
Yep.
Just to prove that they were right. When they said, if you don't do this, you're going to die and you're going to kill us.
Yep.
So I wish you would just fucking die already. So the smart people could move forward.
Mm-hmm.
And then here we are.
Yeah. It's funny. Saw a video earlier today. I don't know how much of this we can actually talk about. I'll tell you outside of this. That way we don't catch a fucking unnecessary strike. I'll tell you about it afterwards. It was pretty interesting. Little eye opening.
Right.
Maybe.
The fuck was that?
I think he just farted. Gus, did you just fart?
No, he like low, kind of like that. See? Yeah.
Gusserton, you okay?
He's pissed off.
He is mad.
He's like,
we're not paying attention to him.
It's fucking bullshit.
He's like, you motherfuckers ain't looking at me. So yeah, it's been a wild ride since 2020.
Yeah,
and
you know what's crazy though? I'm sorry.
You do this to me every time. No, go ahead.
Motherfuckers will dude, the attention span, the memory of motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Like when this shit first happened in 2019, I think we were all on the same, all as in me, you, and like 5 other motherfuckers were on the same page.
Started popping up on
was like, hey,
There's some weird shit going on.
Yeah.
Over in China. What that about?
Yep.
What that about?
we might want to do what we do every year in a hurricane. We need to get some food. We need to get some
toilet paper.
Yeah.
Bro.
Right?
What was that?
I don't know. That was the weirdest thing. I guarantee you this though, that door right behind me, that motherfucker got toilet paper. Cause I ain't going through that bullshit again.
See, but listen,
I almost resorted to stealing toilet paper.
I didn't.
That's how close it came.
I never had the problem. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't understand the whole toilet paper thing simply because, like, look, my family is a bunch of shitters, except for one of them. The whole family just shits all the time.
This guy's like, boy, stay stocked. I buy that shit in bulk.
We do. I don't buy, we go to the store, I don't buy less than fucking 24 rolls. My ass. We're going through some. So,
but you see how me and you, like, our thought process went dad mode, even though, like, you know, I don't have kids, but it's family. It's like, this is a problem. I think people ain't paying.
Protector mode.
Yeah, it's protect. Yeah, right. Grown man shit. Mm-hmm. I have to prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
I have to make sure my family's okay.
People were like, this is stupid, right? And then after 3 years of them basically saying, like, dude, they took people to jail.
Take it or die.
Yeah. They forced you to do something or lose your job.
Yeah.
They forced you to shut down your business, kill your livelihood. Dude, people know. I won't even go through it. But 3 years of everything we dealt with. Yeah. And then as soon as it clears up and they're like, everything's over. Within 6 months, motherfuckers are walking around like, why do you need a gun?
Yeah.
Why do you need...
Yeah. Now I want to
Why do I need a gun and a pallet of toilet paper? Ask me again.
Because you motherfuckers are stupid.
Yeah.
No, so I want to back up and I want to say, like, I don't... It wasn't the people. So the people that said, fucking do it, take it or die, right? They pissed me off. But not as much as the people that sat around and were like, well, you should probably do it. You should probably do it. Like in that coercive, if you don't do it, I mean, there's going to be some bad shit.
Yeah.
But you should probably do it.
Yeah.
That's that, what's that?
It's like that.
The backwards ass way of being nice and mean at the same fucking time.
Yeah, like backhanded.
It's backhanded bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah, super passive aggressive. That pissed me off even more.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand why people who essentially were not in line with the other people that were. And they're like, well, you should probably do it. And I'm like, why? Why should I probably do it? Explain it to me. Well, I mean, you could lose your job. And I was like, what? Fuck, go ahead, homie.
Yeah.
I was looking when I found this motherfucker. I'll find another one.
Yep. I was on the same page.
I'm done. Like, I wasn't playing the game.
I fought that shit tooth
and nail.
You know.
Yeah.
I know. We know. Yeah. I wasn't about that life, bro. I'm not fucking doing it. I still got a whole lot more years, and we just saw what happened to Jamie fucking Foxx.
Yep.
I'm fucking about to be.
I ain't about to be blind and paralyzed. The fuck?
Hell nah.
Not even fucking happening, dude.
I don't even
No
fucking like
way.
pickleball. Anyway.
Oh, so I have to make a correction. This didn't happen while he was playing pickleball. So I apologize for that stupid ass story. But it was funny as fuck.
That shit was funny.
It was funny as fuck. They were making the claim that he was playing pickleball and that everything was fine.
Oh.
But I ain't seen no pictures of motherfucker playing pickleball. I ain't heard hide nor hair of this motherfucker. You think...
He came out recently. He did.
Did he look like Ray Charles?
No.
No?
He looked normal as hell.
You sure?
I swear.
Are you sure?
Well, like,
wearing sunglasses
like the movie.
You got to write one, baby. I don't know if we get sued.
Day shift's coming out, but it's night shift.
I can hear you. Where you at?
It's night shift during the day.
What the fuck?
Hey. Nah, I saw a little clip where he was like, yeah. It's still fucking making me laugh, bro. Hold on. I think he might be doing better.
You think so? Are you sure? You think he might?
I think so. I saw a clip where he was, normal.
I don't know, man.
Closer to normal. He didn't look blind.
What do you mean closer to normal? He didn't look blind? How do you look blind, Jimmy?
Well, like his corneas was focusing on me.
That shit don't happen for years.
Like whenever you're blind, you
not necessarily.
Like, I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. I saw a video where he was like, "Man, I'm coming back. I'm doing good. I just want to let y'all know it." I'm like, okay. I mean, he looks, but I couldn't see his whole body. He still could be.
Hold on. Why is he saying that if nothing happened?
Right. No, true. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting on like the full. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Did he stand up and walk?
No. It was kind of like just the FaceTime.
Oh, was it?
That's why I said I couldn't see his whole body, but I did see his eyes, and he didn't look blind.
Listen, they took that motherfucker's
blind
head.
People have that Hashimoto, that gluten stare.
Exactly. That's. Listen to me. This is what they did. They took that blind motherfucker's head and said, "Don't move it from here. Stare straight ahead. Don't look anywhere else, motherfucker. You're gonna get fucked up."
Hey, these days AI. It was fake ass Jamie Foxx.
It probably wasn't Jamie Foxx. It probably fucking wasn't Jamie Foxx. Somebody go back and find out if that was a fucking AI generated goddamn deep fake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's okay. Like a story like that doesn't come out.
Thinking he's okay? No. The way he looked, I mean, he wasn't in a hospital. It looked semi-normal. I mean, it was quick. It was just like, hey, just want to thank everybody for all this and whatever the fuck he said. I can't remember and I don't want to butcher it, but he didn't look like he was fucking dying, which is how they made it seem. He's fucking blind and paralyzed. Like, bro, and how do you go from blind and paralyzed to not blind and paralyzed? Like, you're like, I was paralyzed for about 20 days or so. I didn't know that was a thing. Is that a thing? Can you be like temporarily fully paralyzed? I don't know.
Yes. So yes, you can.
I mean, I know you can.
I've seen what do they call paralytics? I don't know. I've seen people who were paralyzed,
paraplegics and
whatever. I've seen them come back. They start walking again.
Okay.
Temporary paralysis is a thing.
Temporary paralysis, yeah, but usually from like snake bite, medicine, something, not like a spinal cord injury. It's not going to be 15 days, right? Spinal cord injury, that's like years of
spinal cord injury, like that's like years of rehab.
You get shot, it hits your spine, you're paralyzed. You could be fully paraplegic, and years later through rehab and therapy, you could walk again and relearn to do things. But usually temporary paralysis is from what I've seen, like fucking snake bites and shit, and the vaccine, maybe.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Hold on, I want to see this.
That's the video.
This is it?
That's it. You've seen it. There you go. It's fucking deep fake. Yeah. Oh. You got it?
No, I ain't got it.
Man.
Why doesn't this fucking shit work?
Do you know how to work an iPad, bro?
No, I don't, motherfucker.
Oh, that didn't work.
Do you know how to... What the hell? Shit buttons ain't working, dude.
Where the fuck? You were on TikTok, bro.
Well, it's my favorite place. I love me some TikTok.
What are you, 12?
It's where Dylan Mulvaney is. So I can make jokes about this shit all day.
Good to know.
So you can't even rewind it. You can't turn the volume up or nothing, man. Don't talk to me about I can't fucking... fuck it, I don't even know what I'm saying.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? Harumph. Talk to me about that dumb shit. No, Jimmy Google searches better than I do.
It's fact.
That's because Jimmy uses Google.
Go to fucking YouTube, servant. Man. Go to YouTube and type the same fucking shit you typed in whatever TikTok bullshit, man. You'll fucking find it and it'll actually work. Instead of using some fucking Chinese. Matter of fact, delete that shit off my damn iPad.
It was just a web address.
Now my iPad's got fucking herpes. You find it? Yeah, right there.
Thank you again so much for supporting. Thank you so much. I know a lot of you guys are saying what's going on here, what's going on there with some of the storage. Love y'all. Thank you again so much.
No.
Why is his hand doing that?
Thank you so much.
Nope, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with him.
Turn it. Let me see. I want to see it again. I seen that shit.
Thank you again so much for supporting. Thank you so much. I know a lot of you guys are saying what's going on here and what's going on there with some of the storage. Love y'all. Thank you again so much.
There's something wrong with him. There's something wrong. I don't think he can see.
Yeah.
That shit does not look normal.
It don't.
And he looks sick.
Yeah. To a degree. I mean, when they were like, oh, he's paralyzed and he's fucking dying and he's blind, I pictured like way worse than that. But now that I watch it again, yeah, it may be a little... Dude, it's like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
His eyes are real squinted and he's like with his fucking hands like this. It is kind of odd, but
that was just him throwing up the Illuminati signs.
We'll see, man. Thing is, dude, is like, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I want the slam dunk moment, right? But
we'll never get that.
I want the slam
the microphone.
I want the slam dunk because these motherfuckers were hoping that me and you would die and our families would die and they wouldn't fucking service us in hospitals and all this other shit, right? So I want that like, ha, bitch moment.
I don't think we're gonna get it, dude.
But at the same time, I don't want it to be fucking Jamie Foxx or like as much as like Marlon Wayans.
For the record,
his politics suck.
I feel like you have a Jamie Foxx boner.
A little, to a degree. I grew up watching Jamie Foxx. Fucking hilarious, dude. Come on. Booty Call, fucking Jamie Foxx show. I mean, it's his own show.
Sure.
The fucking 90s. That's why I said.
And by the way, you skipped over like several movies that he was really amazing in.
Like what?
The Kingdom.
Amazing.
Right?
Fucking dude. That movie probably, just because my memory is fucking garbage, that probably is his best damn movie.
Yeah, close.
Yeah.
I think so.
What else you got? The reason I said Day Shift last time is because that was fucking my short-term
most
memory.
Current movie.
Yeah. Like,
I get you.
I have issues.
I'm a movie guy, so like we start talking and
Kingdom,
I'm going,
amazing.
It was.
My wife loves that fucking movie. That shit was, dude, this is one of his best movies.
He was in Jarhead.
Was he?
Oh yeah.
Man.
It was short. I mean, it was a short-lived moment, but he was in Jarhead.
Okay.
He was the scout sniper trainer.
No shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Kingdom, I watched like 7 times.
I watch that thing religiously, dude. Every time I can find it, like it comes on, I'm like, fucking put it on, dude. I'm watching this.
That is amazing.
I will watch that fucking time and time again.
That's what I mean, man.
I love movies like that, though.
But I grew up with Jamie Foxx. I've seen him in those movies and shit like that. I don't want that shit to happen to him, dude. That's just shitty,
I get that.
man.
I get that.
Even like, all right, Marlon Wayans, right? Marlon Wayans is on a fucking podcast and he's doing interviews and shit, and he's all fucking Democrat and whatever the fuck. You know how fucking people are with their stupid ass politics, like Seth Rogen and shit.
I do.
But I can't help to look back at my childhood.
But see, that's the thing, though. I don't care about their politics.
To a degree.
When they start saying stupid shit, I'm like, here we fucking go.
Well, that's what I mean.
When they start spouting the Arnold Schwarzenegger rhetoric of fuck your freedoms and all that bullshit that he said during COVID.
I'm pretty sure Marlon Wayans said some shit very close to that.
Yeah, that's when I bounce
Right?
out of them.
Yeah. But
Arnold Schwarzenegger's got new stuff on Netflix. Won't touch it.
Yeah, I ain't
all
fucking
of his
with it.
shit's on Netflix.
That's
Won't
what,
watch it.
dude. I always tell that shit to my wife. I'm like, yo, these people should really just
Stop supporting people who hate you.
Well, not yeah.
Stop supporting people who hate you.
Or
I don't think
just
Jamie Foxx has a very staunch like.
Stop being an actor and an activist. You don't have to do
one
both.
at a time.
Like, especially
One
when
at
you're
a time. Do your acting. When you're done acting, go be an activist if that's what you really want to do.
Especially if you're not really an activist. And what I mean is like you're wholeheartedly an actor.
No, go be an activist, but be intelligent about it.
But
like, don't be a dumb activist.
Okay, but look, what I mean is
don't
like
hop on the newest
Seth
trend.
Rogen, for example.
Dumb activist.
But he's not really an activist. He's not out here boycotting and he's not out here flying flags. He just goes on Twitter and he's like, Trump's a fucking racist. But he's Canadian.
There's
so
his
I'm like, fuck.
There's his activism.
But I love Pineapple Express and certain movies. And I'm like, Jesus, ma'am, you just fucked up the whole thing for me.
Yeah.
Damn, being a grown-up sucks, bro.
Yeah,
I look at these fucking
Watch more
movies and I'm
with
like,
Thomas Jane in them.
this motherfucker's a liberal from goddamn Canada.
Yeah. Watch more movies with Thomas Jane in them.
My wife's like, what the fuck
Go
are
back.
you talking
Listen,
about?
listen, go back and watch one of the best Christmas movies ever.
Die Hard.
Santa Claus. Well, yeah. Die Hard for real. But Santa Claus. Tim Allen.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Stop. Why?
So,
Stop
hey, I have a question. Is Tim Allen.
Yeah.
He's a conservative?
Oh, roughly, yeah, I would say so.
What's the Last Man Standing?
Yeah. That's
Great show.
It's a great show.
Fucking awesome.
You know they canceled it?
I know. Before they brought
it back.
Well, they brought in the replacement for Mandy, and they changed a couple characters, and it wasn't
because
same.
these
Hollywood liberals
wouldn't work with him.
Yeah.
Because of
that's why it was on Fox, right?
Yeah.
It was a Fox show.
Fuck Fox, dude.
But it was a Fox show. Yeah. And fuck Fox. Don't get me wrong. Dude, people been saying that for years, right?
Fox News and Fox, the corporation.
Yeah.
They're separate, but fuck it all the way around because they showed their true colors.
See what I mean, though?
Getting rid of Tucker.
It's fuck Fox right now, but it's undeniable that my childhood was sculpted by the fucking Simpsons and Married with Children. Shit like that.
But
so I have to look
those
back.
Those shows weren't. So the Simpsons have done enough shows.
Mm-hmm.
They've done enough episodes that they're now what I would deem prophetic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That being said, they're not. There was no political activism in it.
Right.
It was just a cartoon of some wildly fucking, almost sometimes inappropriate fucking fun stuff. For sure. It was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was great. It's actually the longest running American sitcom to date.
It is. Yeah. Family Guy's been canceled like 4 fucking times.
Yeah.
But they keep coming back. Fox keeps bringing them back on.
Married with Children.
Married with Children was one of the greatest damn shows to ever play on TV.
Yeah. Agreed, man. I still watch it on Hulu. It's a
great show.
With all the fucking woke commercials.
Of course.
All the garbage Hulu
fucking
does.
Al Bundy sticks his hand in his pants, clips the commercial, and there's Dylan Mulvaney.
Yes.
Fucking...
A dude, it's a dude with
Try
Hulu?
some Ulta Beauty.
I don't know if is there
get a KitchenAid?
Is there options on Hulu to get like any kind of other commercials, or is that just
nah, dude? It's woke ass corporation.
They are the craziest woke. Like I watch Netflix, and some of the commercials I say, well, not on Netflix, but any other like Pluto and
I don't know what commercials you're getting on Netflix.
No, Pluto, Tubi, and all the other apps that I just have for free. Some of them are like really woke.
Yeah.
I pay for Hulu and that shit's like the wokest commercials. I'm like, okay, 7 dudes with a tampon commercial. That's
why I don't have Hulu.
They're hardcore.
That's why I don't have Hulu.
Hulu don't fuck off. Hulu is owned by Disney now, right? That's why they have that whole
I don't know, maybe
package deal.
I don't know. I will tell you that I don't have Hulu. I don't have Disney Plus. I don't have ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
I
shamefully have all those.
I barely have Netflix. Like, I don't pay for that. I got a really great deal that I don't pay for Netflix for the whole year. It's been nice. I got HBO Max free for a year too.
As much as like
we're doing it.
As much as Netflix pisses me off, it's still to me one of the better. I mean, the movies they produce.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I got to go out and watch fucking Extraction too. That just came out Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I like
on Netflix.
Chris Hemsworth. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
I like Chris Hemsworth.
Dude,
I like the first one. The first one was fucking dope.
Yeah, it was great.
So, yeah, it's been a fun one.
Yeah,
it's been
probably really long, right? Where are we at right now?
We're about an hour 15.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck timer? Oh, that was probably your phone going off.
Oh yeah, it dinged. It's probably my wife going, "Hurry the fuck up!"
I was like,
"Stop playing radio, you dickhead." Yeah,
I heard a ding, and I'm like, "Oh, I think we're at the hour mark." And then like 30 minutes later, I heard another ding, and I'm like, we're probably like
the hour
2 hours.
No.
Like, what's going on?
No, we're about an hour 15. So
good.
Well, it's been fun.
We nailed it.
Yeah, we definitely nailed it. Had some good whiskey.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
and it's actually late in the day, so it is
justified. It's wholly appropriate.
Yeah,
to crack to sip on a good glass of bourbon and smoke a cigar, and it's not 9 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Dude, I was fucking yearning for this too.
Yeah,
that whole rib situation with the rain and busted my ass. I'm like,
we should do this more often.
Whiskey and cigar, please.
Yeah. We should do this more often.
Yeah.
Like the podcast. We should do this more often.
What do you mean? Like
we should start a podcast.
Or we should start a podcast. I have the perfect name, dude. Listen.
Yeah, what is it?
Quiet Part Out Loud.
Oh, dude, I really love that. That is good. We should do that one.
Yeah.
We're going to do it.
I came up with that.
We're going to do it.
All by myself.
Did you?
I did.
I don't think you did.
It's fucking great. And you should just say that. You should be like, Jimmy's fucking dope. That's what most people say.
Fair enough. I bought all this equipment. If we're just saying things.
Thank you.
Well, that being said, Jimmy.
Yep.
We're going to have a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you later.